Hey there, this is LulaWestLuxe. We are doing a full review of the new Key Pouch Small from Louis Vuitton. It's in this box right here. We're going to see what fits in the new key pouch, compare it to other small leather goods, and see how this new SLG fits inside other small bags. So let's open it up and take a look at it. This is how it came delivered. I have been using it for the past few days, but I just put it back inside the box so we could get the full effect of opening it up. Here is the material card that came with the piece, and here is the product information. If you are looking for this, it is the Pochette Clay Small, and here is the item ID on the card. And this is how it came, just like this, inside the dust bag. This is the new Key Pouch Small from Louis Vuitton. Let me get these boxes out of the way and we'll take a closer look at it. Here is the Key Pouch Small. It is quite a bit bigger than the original Key Pouch from Louis Vuitton. This measures just about 6 inches in length. That's equivalent to about 15 centimeters. And the height is 3.5 inches. That is equivalent to about 9.5 centimeters. So this is roughly 3.5 by 6 inches. As you can see, it's quite a bit bigger than the original key pouch from Louis Vuitton. Again, this is a different brand, but it's just about 1 inch longer and about 3/4 of an inch taller. I will put the original dimensions side by side with the new key pouch small dimensions on screen right now. But let's take a look at this. We have the gold tone zipper on top. And then inside, it is just an open pouch. We have the clasp here. And let's take this plastic off. Here we go. We can see the beautiful gold tone hardware. And this opens just like the normal clasp on the other key holders. This is a really nice secure clasp that you can either hook this on another bag or hook your keys on here to put inside the pouch. One of the really nice updates about the pouch is this slip pocket inside, and it's actually not attached to the inside of the bag. So let me pull it out. It's just sewn in along the top underneath the zipper. So here you can see this one, it is stamped Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France. And this is a great size to hold credit cards. I actually have a few gift cards here to show you as an example. I have 5 cards here. These are all gift cards. They are the same size as credit cards. I'll show you once with the pouch removed, and then I'll put the pouch back in and show you again. But here you can see 5 cards. Fits in very nicely. So let's remove this and we'll just tuck it right back inside the pouch. So here you can see we have these 5 cards again, and they slide in really nicely. You might be able to fit in maybe 1 or 2 more cards, but I would say that would be the maximum. 5 is a pretty snug fit. So this is a really, really nice accessory. I love that you can attach your keys on here, put them inside the pouch along with some cards. I have a few key fobs here. People were asking if you can fit multiple fobs inside, and yes, you can. Here's 2 key fobs, and you can see there's plenty of other room for more keys or other things inside here as well. So we have a few fobs. Here I have a few travel size lipsticks. This is the sample size of the Dior lipstick. That fits in as well. I even have a bottle of eye drops here, and I'm using this as an example because it's quite a bit thicker. and even that fits in really nicely. So I'm not using that clasp, but we'll just tuck it back in. And here you can see it zips up really nicely. I had a few questions to compare this to other size SLGs, and let's do that right now very quickly. This is really similar in size to the Mini Pochette Accessoire, so I did want to do a comparison of this, what fits inside, and also whether I think the Mini Pochette is still the better SLG or if the Key Pouch Small is a better alternative. Let me get some of these other items out of the way just so we have a clear view of everything. The Mini Pochette Accessoire is pretty much the same size as the new Key Pouch in terms of length and height. The big difference with these, of course, is in the depth. This is a flat pochette, and this has a side panel where it does get wider at the bottom. So that's the main difference between these, is the depth. Another big difference in terms of the size is the zipper. And let's line these both up so the zipper is on the same side. So you can see that even though they're just about the same length, this zipper does not have an overhang at the end. So you do lose a little bit of width here at the end. The Mini Pochette has this tail at the end, so you can zip it all the way past the end of the pouch and really get in there. So you can see there is quite a bit of difference in how far you can open up each one. For the most part, it doesn't make a huge difference, but if you are trying to fit in something that's longer, it will not fit as nicely in the Key Pouch Small. One example that an item I was asked to test is the passport. So here's my passport. And as you can see in the Mini Pochette, it slides in just fine. But in the Key Pouch Small, it really is just a little bit too big. Even if I try to wedge it in sideways, it's too short here across the top to fit this in even on an angle. So if you are looking to carry a passport somewhere, I would recommend the Mini Pochette Accessoire. Another SLG that I know a lot of people like to use for passports is the Kirigami pouch. I personally do not own the Kirigami, so I cannot show it. However, another YouTuber, fashionably Lena, has done a comparison video of this piece as well, and I believe she will compare it to the Kirigami. So I will link to her video in the video description box below, so you can check out her video as well. But the Kirigami pouch in the medium size will fit passports, so I would recommend either the Kirigami or the Mini Pochette if you're looking to carry a passport. This does have a few advantages over the Mini Pochette. If for the most part you're just using this as a catch-all in your bag and you're not using it as a wristlet, I prefer the Key Pouch Small because for me, this chain is not removable and it often gets tangled on other items in my bag. So when I'm pulling out my Mini Pochette, this chain will catch on something else in my bag and it'll pull out my wallet or my phone or something like that. So I really don't like this chain when I'm using this in my bag as a catch-all. But this does not have that problem, and I love the sleek design of this. In a bag, I can use this in smaller bags where I would not use the Mini Pochette. Let's take a look at one example, actually two examples right now. Let's start with the Pochette Accessoire. This is one of the favorite Louis Vuitton pochettes, and I would never use a Mini Pochette in here. Inside the Pochette Accessoire, it's just overkill, it's too big, and it takes up too much room, even though it does fit. But I could 1000% use the Key Pouch Small as a catch-all in here. You can see just the fact that it's a slimmer design, how nicely it sits in the bag. And then you could easily fit a small wallet. I have my pocket organizer. This is the standard pocket organizer from the Louis Vuitton men's collection. I could even fit, where did my 6 key holder go? I could even fit the 6 key holder in here along the side and zip it up. Just having that slimmer profile makes this a much better catch-all if that's how you're using it in smaller bags. I have one more example to show you. Here is the Chanel Mini Reissue, and this is another bag that I would never use the Mini Pochette inside because you can see, even though it fits, it takes up pretty much the entire interior of this bag. Again, it's just overkill. But you could very easily fit the key pouch small. And again, this is filled up with items. And just with the slim profile, it fits in so nicely. And again, you can fit in a pocket organizer. You can fit in a 6 key holder. It does certainly fit. And the best selling point, if you ask me, is the price point. The key pouch small retails for $365 US currently in 2025. This was just released. So $365 versus the current retail of the Mini Pochette is $745. So from $365 to $745, this is almost half the price. And you're getting almost the same size pouch minus the side panel here. So I think that is the best selling point. If you already have the Mini Pochette, this might be a little redundant, but if you don't already have the Mini Pochette, or it's a piece you want but you don't feel like paying the full retail price, I would recommend looking into the key pouch small instead. I think this is a really, really great piece. As I said at the beginning of this video, this was released in 3 sizes. The other 2 larger sizes of the key pouch are the key pouch medium. That retails for $490 US, and it measures 9.5 inches in length and 6 inches in height, as well as the key pouch large, which is $735 US. That measures 13 inches in length and 9.3 inches in height. So this is the new key pouch small. If you have any other questions about this little piece, feel free to drop those in the comments section below, and I will do my best to answer all of your questions. In the meantime, I'll leave another video up here for you to watch next, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.